With LR Godku and Hit dropping in hopefully a couple of days on Global Dokkan, I wanted to do this quick video to remind you guys of some of the things that you could be doing in the meantime while waiting for this unit, because you can't really boost the super attack for this guy. You can't, you know, prepare for that. You'd have to spend 19 Kais if you really want this unit. And if you don't, well, there's still other things you could be doing in the interim, because with this banner dropping, because of how unpredictable Dokkan is now, I feel like it's not absurd to speculate that there could be a small chance that we could also get the Kefla EZA and maybe those 3 free-to-play EZA units, the Kale, Caulifla, and Kaba Super Saiyan 2s. I feel like it's not absurd to think that. So, in today's video, let's go over some of the things that you could be doing to prepare for all of those what-ifs. Let's start with the story event that can give you some Kais. That is the Universe Survival Saga Kachin story event. So here, on stage 4, you can farm out the Kachin medal using Universe Survival Saga to boost the category. And as you can see up top here, you've got 4 free-to-play units to recruit, as well as some medals. Ultra Instinct is right here. Angel Golden Frieza is right here. These two are pretty useless, but this Ultimate Gohan can be used to boost the super attacks of other notable Ultimate Gohans out there in Dokkan. So you want to bring a full team of Universe Survival Saga units, jump into this event. You can pick up anywhere from like 700, 900 to maybe 1,000 if you're really lucky. This is simply referring to the amount that I believe you pick up from the boss fight. I don't think this accounts for everything else you can get, like the pathway there, and then of course the bonus. So with all things considered, you get around 1,000 on average per run. And in total, you need 40,000 of these Kachin medals to buy the 2 Kais that are available in the Kai shop. I know it says 3 here, but the Dokkan Wiki is just wrong. There's no 18,000 price point. It's 16,000 for the first Kai and 24,000 for the second Kai. So all in all, 40,000, which means technically 40 runs of this. Now, while that seems absurd, 40 runs is 600 stamina. That doesn't all have to be done in one go, mind you. This can be done over the span of days or weeks. I think we have about 2 more weeks until this event goes away. Let me actually check in the actual game. If we go to the story event right over here, go down to the Universal Saga stuff, it is going to be available until all the way until the very end, until the 2nd of January. So you got plenty of time, a whole month to do this. That's going to be plenty of time. In my game, I have about 300 stamina, so literally just 2 runs of it should, in theory, be enough. But, you know, RNG sometimes could go in your favor, sway against you. You never know. But jump into this event, farm out those 2 Kais. Any Kais that you can pick up at this point is going to be useful, because you're probably bleeding like I am from the Dragon Ball Heroes celebration. We had EZAs that drained our Zeni. We had a bunch of new units that drained our Kais. So you're going to be wanting to save as many Kais as possible. That's the first event you could do. Up next, we're looking at the final battle for the Tournament of Power. Here you can boost the super attacks of any and all Android 17s and 18s that you have in your game at a 50% capacity, given that this is an SSR. A very convenient thing to do, because you don't have to waste any resources making this unit an SSR. It's already there. If anything, you'd have to burn resources to ensure a 100% success rate on your super attack boosts. If you don't want to do that, you can simply just farm double the amount of SSRs that you need to actually accomplish the same thing. It takes a little bit longer to an extent if you're unlucky, but because these drop rates have generally been pretty generous for me, I have not had too much difficulty farming out an overabundance of 18s and 17s from a various units that I want to grind out. So definitely do this. Same category required to boost the drop rate. Up next, we're looking at the Tournament of Power Commencement, Universe Survival Saga, again, same category. Here, we are looking at the Kale, Caulifla, and Kaba EZAs. These are the 3 EZAs that were supposed to have dropped on Global already, but never did. And like I was saying, with the LR Godku and Hit banner, there's a small chance. I feel like it's totally okay to suspect that it could possibly happen where we get these 3 EZAs along with them. And if we do, you're going to want to have those SA5 dupes ready to go. So what you want to do is you want to jump into this story event, farm out 5 copies of the SR Caulifla, 5 of the Kale, farm out 15 copies of these medals. You get 1 of each per. You need 5 of the Kale medals to get the SR Kale to the SSR, and then 10 copies of the Kale medal to get her from the SSR to the TUR. Same exact thing applies for the Caulifla. And then for the Kaba, you need a little bit of a different set of medals, but essentially the same premise. 10 medals for Kaba for the SSR to the TUR, but to get them from the SR to the SSR, you have to jump into this story event itself. Universe 6, you pick up Kaba from Stage 6, go figure. you have to pick up Vegeta medals, Champa medals, and Vados, all of which get them from the SSR to the... Excuse me, from the SR to the SSR. And then, to get them from Super Saiyan to Super Saiyan 2, you're going to need these medals right here. So once those SA5 dupes are done, you are all taken care of and all set for whenever this EZA actually drops. I hope that this Extreme Z battle drops with the GOKU and hit, especially since now it looks like Global is going to be getting its own thing and JP is going to be doing its own thing. There's no reason for Global to not get everything that JP got during this campaign. Speaking of, a couple of things I want to point out. Assemble Warriors of Universe 6, the skill orb that you can get every single day from this event. Stage 5, do it. You can get gold skill orbs, silver skill orbs for Universe 6. There may come a time, ladies and gentlemen, in the future where you come across a Universe 6 unit that is so good and so powerful that you will wish you had those gold skill orbs ready to go. You can farm this out every single day, even when the event is not on rotation. You can simply jump into the Portal of Memories, pick up whatever keys you need to do so, jump into this event, and do the event once a day. It's very, very easy and very quick. So I highly recommend you do that. But speaking of EZAs that should be dropping on Global, other than these three, can you guys think of any other EZA that should be given to us? Oh yeah, this one. Kefla. This EZA was supposed to have dropped on Global since it happened on JP at the same time. Sadly, we did not get it. However, the event to actually acquire the medals needed to awaken her is available. It is permanently available on Global Dokkan, and it is this event right here, the Kale and Caulifla EZA event. You can get double the medals per stage completion. Therefore, the medals required are double. If you guys are not aware, for sub EZAs, you need 12 medals that are bronze, 20 silver, 12 gold, and 12 rainbow. Likewise, you need the same amount here for Kefla. However, since this requires double the medals, that's why it's flashing back and forth between Caulifla and Kale. But fear not, you don't have to do twice the work. You are literally getting twice the medals per run. So they're simply just counting both. You need 12 of the bronze, you need 20 of the silver, 12 gold, and 12 rainbow. And you're getting the Kale and Caulifla medals simultaneously. All of this can be done right now in Global Dokkan. You can prepare for those free-to-play EZAs from these story events. You can do the Kale and Caulifla EZA right now because it's permanently available right there. So I'm actually going to be jumping in and doing this as soon as this video is over because I haven't even started on it. But whenever Kale and Caulifla gets the EZA, you will see the notification in the details right here. As you can see, Caulifla is here, Kale is here, but there's no info on the Kefla. Kefla has not shown up yet. So when that time comes, you will be ready to go. You won't have had to have wasted any keys or any time at that point because you'll have spent whatever stamina you have now left over in service of that. If you guys are bored, always find something else to do in Dokkan that can save you some Kais and save you some headache and hassle in the future, because that practice, getting into the habit of doing that, will pay off in the long run. Trust me. Like when I was doing the 6-year anniversary grind, I did a lot of the medals farming ahead of time, and jumping in, I was able to summon the units, and then I was able to awaken them much quicker than I normally would have had to take to awaken them, and then I was able to enjoy those units at a much quicker rate. It was very nice to be able to know that I wouldn't have to jump over this massive hurdle to awaken all of these units at once because I did already some of the work ahead of time. It pays to Dokkan responsibly. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments if you are going to be working on any of these events to pre-farm those medals, those SA dupes, or are you just going to wait until the actual announcement gets made? And what are the chances of us getting these EZAs along with the LR GOKU and Hit banner on Global? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it! Thanks again, stay tuned, and always remember to Dokkan responsibly.